Oh, work from home. 29, 28. Yesterday was my age, so today's 29. We are approaching an entire month of doing this. Let me tell you, it doesn't get easier every day, folks. We're in this for the long haul, that's for sure at this point. Today's episode of Work From Home, cleaning out that Corona closet of my sneakers. We have the wonderful New Balance 1978s, made in America, in the US of A. Now, for those that don't know, and I might have talked about it on a former episode where we featured New Balance before, is that they manufacture both in the United States for certain products and then also in England. This one was made in the US. This was launched back in 2017, I believe. Couple key cool things about this, right? Is that it's really a sneaker, more or less, that was fully manufactured here. They obviously offer other styles made in the US. They're way more complex. There are more patterns. There's more overlays. This is a very simplistic style. It's pretty much a perforated leather that's throughout stitched and stacked on top of one another. And then you have a highlight around the collar with a non-suede. So very minimal branding. You can see just kind of the perfed N. It does feature a Vibram ground contact EVA outsole. So that was super cool to work with New Balance on. These were cool. I am going to go off on a little bit of a tangent here. If you're still listening, or if anybody listens to this, one of the key things to consider, there's obviously over the years, there's been, outside of Corona land, there's been a lot of conversation of bringing footwear to the United States, right? People need to understand this shoe in its simplest form was $150 retail. Most Americans cannot afford $150 sneakers, right? So we're super fortunate, myself speaking, to be able to afford product like that, right? Your average consumer cannot afford that. Middle class cannot afford that. So for those who believe that, bringing footwear back in the US over Asia or any other place is a short-term feasible thing, you're dead wrong. We don't have the infrastructure, we don't have the know-how, the education part, the facilities, the factories. It's really a long shot. So I know there are a few naysayers out there in terms of, let's just bring everything back to America. And, we've heard it from other companies, if you've read the articles over the past even 5 years, big brands such as Under Armour have invested in factories in the US and since closed those doors down. Adidas has tried to do these speed factories. It's not easy, guys. It's really, really not. It's very difficult, and that's why a lot of brands don't do it. Luckily, New Balance is one of them, and they are a partner of Vibram's. I think you could still buy these, actually, even a few years in. So anyway, that's today's episode 29. And I wanted to talk about the quality, right, of made in the US. It takes more time, it's more labor, the labor costs are up, right? That's also a component to why it's not that easy, but like the stitch detail is still very, very good. So whomever New Balance employs, they take care of their employees and their employees take care of the product. So shout out to New Balance. It's a very nice product. The New Balance 1978s, made in America. That's episode 29. Tomorrow is the big 3-0, folks. Also, if you're still listening, fun fact, I thought today was Friday. I joined a business call this morning and I said happy Friday to folks, and everybody's like, Dave, it's only Thursday. I believe that my video yesterday starts by saying happy Thursday when it was actually Wednesday. So just making that clear. I know today's only Thursday, tomorrow's Friday. So that being said, cheers, talk tomorrow, episode 29.